Imagine that it's over 100 degrees and roasting outside. The stifling heat makes an ice cream sandwich sound perfect. You would probably just go to the nearest supermarket and buy the ingredients, but for some people, it's not so simple.
This is Anna. Even though she has enough money in her wallet and there's a supermarket right around the corner, she won't be able to fulfill her craving for ice cream until her caretaker comes home and supervises her trip. This is because Anna has dyscalculia. It's a disorder that makes it so that she doesn't have basic number sense and can't do the arithmetic necessary to make a shopping trip. First off, she doesn't know how much money is in her wallet, and her counting of it would be tedious, time-consuming, and probably unreliable. Even if she did know how much money was in her wallet, by the time she got to the store and filled her cart, she wouldn't know whether or not she had enough money to pay for it all. Lastly, her biggest hurdle would be at the cash register, when she would have to use the appropriate bills and coins to pay. But since she can't count money reliably and accurately, she would be wasting the time of her, the cashier, and the customers behind her.
It's extremely frustrating for her to have to depend on other people for such a seemingly simple task. MyCashCount is the solution to Anna's problem. Before she leaves for the store, she updates her virtual wallet, which has pictures of all the bills and coins for easy input. While shopping, she adds things to her list, and the app will tell her if she has enough money to buy all the ingredients. When she goes to the cash register to pay, she puts the exact total into the app, which will tell her which bills and coins to use. The app will deduct those bills and coins from her virtual wallet while she pays with them to the cashier out of her physical wallet. The shopping list is also saved in the history so that she can look back on her purchases in the future.
Anna has looked into many other options to try to solve her problem, but up till now, she has only been able to use multiple services and apps in order to just approach the functionality that MyCashCount already includes. Because those apps were not made for Anna's specific purpose, they do not include the features that fulfill all her needs.
Our target market has 5 characteristics. For now, we only include American currency. The only restrictions on the demographic of our market are age and economic class. Obviously, users must own a device. We currently only have an iOS version, and lastly, they have the problem that MyCashCount aims to solve, trouble calculating and keeping track of money. According to a study by neuroscientist Anna Wilson, about 5% of the world's population suffers from dyscalculia.
These 5 characteristics indicate a target market size of 2.7 million. However, this number is an underestimate because, first of all, the statistics we used were for iPhone users, but our app can be used on all iOS devices. In addition, people other than people with the disorder dyscalculia may have trouble counting their money. For example, people with these disorders, but also any small children or possibly elderly people who may want to use the app.
Our main marketing strategy is to partner with organizations and seminars that interest our target market. They will be paid an amount proportional to the number of downloads as a result of promotion on their websites and at their seminars.
Our main expenses are in hiring professionals for marketing, development, and design. The expenses in the first year will be much higher to set up the business. Afterwards, the only task for hired employees will be simple maintenance. Our main source of revenue will be ads, although there is also a $9.99 upgrade available for those who don't want them.
If we receive an initial investment of $10,000, our projected net profit is $18,155. Investors will receive 60% of that, which will result in an ROI of 8.93%.
If we receive funding, we'll be able to help more people like Anna gain their independence and solve their problems. With MyCashCount and your support, Anna will finally be able to eat her delicious ice cream sandwich.
Did you consider using the camera instead of having folks enter the count?
We actually did consider it. We actually saw another product that very, very quickly used the camera to identify bills, and we hope that in the future we can implement a similar feature or possibly even ask them to partner.
Yeah, we would probably ask them because I don't think we're like proficient enough in
It was very
programming to,
impressive.
make something like that.
So on the shopping list that comes up, where does that data come from?
So the user inputs each item, but if they don't want to use a shopping list, that's optional. That's mostly for their reference because at the bottom of the page, it tells you if you have enough money in your wallet, but if they know for sure they have enough money or something, they can go straight to the Pay Now panel and just enter the total there.
Did you do user testing, and what did you learn from that process?
So we gave surveys to people before we made the product, so we could implement the features that they wanted. And since we received our Apple developer account like pretty recently, we weren't able to test it on users. We mostly showed them like different screenshots of our app, and then we used their feedback and incorporated it to make changes. And we hope that because she's been traveling a lot, we hope that when she comes back, we'll be able to work with like people who actually have that problem and then get their feedback.
But we think that it would not be difficult to get testers because my family is friends with a lot of other families that have children with special needs, and this is one of this app would be very helpful to them. So I think they would be very interested.